Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we have a little bit of a tidy up session, and I apologize. I very rarely film during the day. Today, when I'm filming this, it just happens to be a day where the sun is deciding what it wants to do, and so it'll come out full blast. It will retreat. It will come back all in this one session. So you'll see me go from light to dark, even though my lights are on. Clearly, not enough lights. It's fine. What I'm going through is a bin where I have my page kits stored. My page kits are stored by the type of page kits that they are. These are ones that I made myself. I have, I'm just going through to see how many of the page kits are matched up um, with photos. I have 7 of those that are left out of everything. So I know that I need to get to work on those. Um, I did put away, there was one that was not filed correctly where it's supposed to be. And so it is what it is. Um, and now I have pulled a couple of different finishers. What you see off to my left are my color bins. I frequently get questions about where I got the bins for where my color bins are. Those are Snapware from Joann Fabrics, the store. And I bought 2 different sets. They come in various like widths. Is that the length? No, no, no. Like depth. That's the better term. And I was able to kind of mix and match 2 different sets. So that worked out perfectly well. And then I can pull any of those. Those hold my enamel dots. Those hold all kinds of different color one-offs of things in my stash. And I'm trying to open the gold Tidy Shine, and it's giving me nothing but problems here. I think I finally got it. Okay. So I have a stack of layouts that I'm going through, and I'm making sure that is it finished? Is it finished to my liking? Is it journaled? Do I need to add anything to it? That's why my finishers are on the table. Once I do this step and I finish, I have had to try to record this before, and it was just going way too slow. So I have sped it up 4 times the normal. And you'll see, even then, it's still taking me a little while. But I left this in only because I think for those of us who may struggle with the journaling, like for me, I know that I have to like have dedicated sessions. I had a stack of layouts like you guys may have seen when I brought them over, and I knew that pile was going to start falling over or just getting messed up or whatever. So I needed to put them away in their respective um iris containers. I have iris containers, the 12 by 12s, that are designated for the different types of albums. I have a family album that I put the layouts in by year. I have albums for both of my girls, and I also have started albums for my niece. So I have iris containers for each of those categories, and then once all of this stuff is done, the journaling, the finishing touches, I will go ahead and I will put them in their respective um, iris bin. And then once the bin is full or near full, I will go ahead and I will put away the layouts into the album. I'll pull. I just did it. I was chatting with some friends the other night, and the family album, which you will see in a little bit, was pretty full. And I said, you know what? This is the perfect time. I didn't want to get into anything new. So I did go ahead and I finished putting away those layouts. So I pull the bin, and then I just start putting things by year. What album do they need to go into? And then I just kind of work through it that way. I'll bring the album over, put my layouts in there, and it just helps me. In case it helps you, that might be something that you might find helpful. So I am going through the layouts. Some of these, many of them, I will say, did not need very much. So I just have to make it like a mental note, like as I'm finishing the layouts, like to try, maybe not always the journaling, because depending on where I'm doing the scrapbooking, sometimes that can be really hard. If I can't concentrate, or I don't really know what I want to say about the photos or whatever, I may be scrapbooking about, but minimally, the finishing touches I hope that I can work on a little bit more in this next year. So guys, we are into December, and oof. So it's going to be really rough. And that's the other reason why sometimes it gets really chaotic for me. And I wanted to make sure that I had at least something to be able to come and just work on if the time presented itself. I don't always work. I haven't decided yet on whether or not I'm going to do a December daily this year, but um, I will figure it out. I will take all the pictures and I'll figure it out after the fact. I think I'm singing. I think I'm watching something related to Wicked or something. I don't know. Um, unless I'm listening to music at this point. I don't know. But here's a quote that I just found a little while ago. And I love that this kind of just centers me. Um, December is the month to enjoy company of loved ones, to celebrate your wins and your progress, to finish off what you've started, to aim high, dream big, and start fresh, and to be grateful for the love you have. I love that. That's beautiful. I don't know about finish what I've started, but we're going to try. That's all we can ask for, right? Um, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful sentiment. Um, Hopefully you are getting into the spirit, whatever holiday you may celebrate, if you celebrate. Um, I hope that it is that you've had, if you're in the States, that you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and that you try to take time for yourself. And self-care is so important during this time of the year, particularly as we sometimes tend to run ourselves ragged here. Um, all right, where am I at? I'm moving on. Um, I'm moving on to the different layouts. The other thing that I wanted to mention as I'm keep working on this particular layout is that I'm in the process. I know. Wait. I'm in the process of reevaluating my space. I know. I know. It might be quite shocking to you guys. Uh, I I will often, if I haven't done it in a really long time, I will say that. I will often go on these kicks, and it's usually at the worst possible time. Um, and this is no different. I've got some medical stuff going on, and I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. If you're a praying kind of person, pray for me. Particularly if you're watching this on the second. Uh, and I hope that everything that needs to happen will happen. And then I will be right back here next week with you guys, and I can give you a little bit of an update. But um, yeah. So the 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 thing is happening tomorrow. So in my regular fashion, I've already started moving furniture around, um, because I need to freshen. I used to do this as a teenager, like all the time. I would like from one moment to another, my whole room was like flipped to the other side, like furniture moved. I used to do it in my old house, in my living room all the time. I just need that fresh start. It just gives me, I don't know what it does. It just gives me like, I don't know, just I don't know if it's a different vibe, just a different like feeling. It's a good feeling. I think for me, it helps me just get refreshed. And I'm feeling like I need some of that. So, I just moved the couches and I'm in the process. I will try to film it. Let's try to give it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Just because I'm going to be moving furniture, but I may not be able to film the whole entire thing, but maybe at least some of it as I'm kind of maybe putting the finishing touches together. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on today. It is it is almost dinner time. I have not cooked since Thanksgiving. I pretty much just said I wasn't going to cook. I did everything for Thanksgiving. Ugh. And um we still have leftovers, and it's fine. If my family wants a pizza, we'll go ahead and we'll do a pizza. It's fine. So here I am. Look at that stack on the left. You see that? That stack of layouts? Those are all, meaning those are all ones that have the journaling done, the finishers done. They're ready to get sorted into the iris containers. It's great. It's great. There's still a few more to go, but I know I'm looking at the layout. That is one related to my husband and fall. Let's see. This is a great thing. So this is another great quote. December reminders. Don't just live through the days, make them count. We so often, I think, are just trying to, or so many of us are just trying to get through like one day at a time, right? Oh, let me just get through this day. Let me just get through this day. And I think often, and I'm myself included, I often forget to be grateful for whatever may have transpired or what I may have accomplished or whom I may have helped that day. It is, I think, a struggle. If you're in a helping profession, you often are just trying to get through the day. Let's see. You already have the right person. You choose people that choose you. Isn't that the truth? I have found that so much more resonating the older that I get. Nothing is too good for you, and growth is uncomfortable, but worth it. I really like that one, December reminders. Let's see. You can work hard and still take care of yourself. Even doing little things for yourself, I think, can be so beneficial as you're kind of moving through. Oh, did I hit the bottom? I think I did. So I use those old Project Life boxes to just store my layouts when they're finished. I have a couple of them, and I really do enjoy using those. I don't think they're meant to be stacked like a whole bunch like I had, but they work. I like them. They're super sturdy. Um, they've been in my stash for a really long time. So I have a few that are still drying, which at this point they've already dried. I've put them away. Those are all mostly for my youngest daughter. And then I have this last one. I think I'm going to bring in some, yeah, I'm going to bring in some color. I need the color bins. This is a very recent layout. If you're not familiar with Christie's Beautiful Life, that's her channel here on YouTube. She does a series. It's about believe it's twice a year, maybe more. Called the 30 Days of Sketches. This particular sketch is from one of my favorite people that do sketches. I'm not. I don't. I don't gravitate to doing 2-page layouts. I will, but I don't usually gravitate towards them. But this particular person who designed the sketch, her name is Sean Stiles Lore. Her sketches, I think I have loved every single one of them and every single 30 Days of Sketches that she's participated in. I love her sketches so much. I can pack them with photos, and it always comes out looking really good. And I love the layout once I'm done. So for that, like, I always know I gravitate to her sketches now after been working on these for a while. let's see, what else? Oh, I think I'm just looking through my enamel dots there. Um, I um I I don't know if any of you did any Black Friday shopping. In the States here, we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that's tomorrow. Um, I usually, depending on historically, I will say sometimes I have like the little grab bags here and there. This year, not so much. I have started Christmas shopping online. That I did do on Black Friday. Um, I did place an order for my ATG tape through Tape Jungle. If you've never heard of Tape Jungle and you use ATG tape, that is a great source of where to get very reduced price. I've never had any issues with uh, not being tacky, not being not working, things falling off my pages, like that. That just, I haven't had that experience. Um, and I haven't also had the experience of things like photos getting damaged or anything like that. Um, so I really like it, and that's the only thing, the only crafty thing I purchased on Black Friday. But hopefully you've dabbled. Hopefully you have found some great deals. I would love to hear what you picked up. Um, I just wasn't in. I have so many supplies. I know it doesn't look like it just based on what you see on my shelf, but it really does feel like I have a lot of stuff, and and you can only see some of it. I have other kits that are sitting off to the side, and guys, I just have not used them, played with them. Like it's just, they're just kind of sitting there. And it's all right. It's all right. They're there. I will get to them, but I think I am going to take a break from some of the kit clubs and some of the subscriptions that I've had, um, just ongoing, um, over the last couple of years. I think I need to just, even if it's just a temporary pause, sometimes um, I feel like I need to do that every once in a while. So if you're on the same boat, we'll be on the same boat together. All right. So let's see. What are we working on now? Oh, I'm on to this other layout. All of these layouts, I will say, if you're interested, like, oh, you didn't show us those layouts. All of these layouts I did in a couple of different layout shares. So if you're interested in looking at any of those, go to my channel, look for, they've been within this last month. Look at the layout shares that I have posted, and you'll be able to find the layouts that I'm working on right now. Um, and I am going to come back in a couple of minutes here once I get this done. This is time consuming, guys, but it is because I've let this go. I can't remember. I think it was late summer, maybe, the last time I put stuff away, I think. So when you let it go this long, this is what happens. And I have stuff in my iris bin. So I have put stuff away before, but it's been a while. It's been a while. So this is just stuff that that just over the last few months I've worked on. All right, so I'm just setting that aside. I'm like, no, you're going to be in the way of the camera here. And now I'm going to work on the layouts. Those are all the finished layouts. And so what I'm doing here now is I'm separating them by the album that they belong in. So those are, to the left of me is my niece. To the right of me are all a family. And then I was like, oh, I ran out of space here, and I'm going to need room for my daughters. I got quite a few for my little niece, so that's great. That's my, next to her is our youngest. Those are not finished yet because I just did the pocket pages. I didn't do the other layouts, so I've just kind of am holding on to those. Lots of family, lots of vacation from last year. I still haven't finished. It's like going to be 2025 and I still haven't finished our 2023 vacation photos that I want to scrap. Uh, so I have piles there on the left for the two girls and then my niece, and then everything else is going in the family. All right, so I have brought over my iris bins, and I'm just going to start putting them. So I just brought it over just so that you could see. I believe this is the family one that I just put the stuff in. Yep. And this is for, the purple is my oldest. The turquoise or this blue is for our youngest. I guess it's blue. And then this one is more the turquoise. And this is for my niece. And they're all labeled, so I always know who, even if it's empty, I always know whose is who. I'm going to show you the family, and you'll see that it's pretty full. Like, ugh, I dread it, and I'm going to have to put them away. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you. Come back soon. Until next time, bye for now.